Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel Android Gateway 6. In today's video I am going to explain the answers of MCQs test as well as audio test of today's. So if you are new on my YouTube channel, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Before we start this test, you must read these transcription guidelines. Without reading and implementing these guidelines, you cannot pass the test very easily. So let's start first part of the test, which is MCQs test. Here you can see, to apply for transcriber position, you must complete quiz 100% correct using our guidelines. These are their guidelines, which are well elaborated. You can find each question answer by reading these guidelines. Each question can have one or more correct answers. So you must be very careful while watching this video and don't skip any part. If you will skip any part of this video, then you will not be able to find the correct answers and ultimately your application will be declined. I have also made a video in which I have given all the Go transcript to questions with their answers. Almost there are 50 questions with their answers, whose link is provided in this video description. So you just go to this video description and check out the first link. So let's start it. Here is the first question. How should you transcribe spoken contractions? Simply go to guidelines, press Ctrl F and then search with the main keyword, which is spoken contractions. Okay, never change spoken contractions. Example, while, and not, don't, cannot, it's, etc. Example, if the speaker says it's, it should be kept as it's regardless of the verbatim. So A option is correct and B option is wrong. Second question is, which sentence is correctly capitalized and punctuated? A option is correct. I like to use Facebook. It is my favorite way of keeping in touch with the relatives. B option is wrong. C option is wrong. D option is also wrong. Third question is, double quotation marks are used. Go to guidelines and search with the keyword double quotation. Double quotation marks are used whenever there is a direct quotation. Here they have given an example. She said, don't bother telling me. Quotations are introduced by a comma, not a colon. Internal dialogues are seen as direct quotations as well. Example, and then I thought to myself, what if I cannot make it? Notice how the question mark is inside of the quotation. This is because the quotation itself is a question. So A option is correct for internal dialogues. B option is also correct whenever there is a direct quotation. C option is wrong. Fourth question is, if the quality of audio or video file is horrible, what do you have to do? Go to guidelines and search with the keyword horrible. Okay, sometimes the quality of audio or video file is horrible, so please let us know about that. We will contact the client and provide a refund for that file. So A option is correct. If many parts are simply unintelligible due to the accents or topic, leave the file for other people who may provide quality work. So A option is correct, B option is wrong, and C option is also correct. If the audio is inaudible, let the support know about this case. They will contact the client and provide him with the refund. Fifth question is, if you do not transcribe audio according to Go Transcripts guideline, what will happen? A option is correct. You might get a low rating. Let's search with the keyword rating. Here they have given the criteria of rating. He finishes 3 transcriptions and has 3.6 or a lower average rating, he or she will be removed from the team. So A option is correct, you might get a low rating, and B option is also correct, you might be removed from the team. Sixth question is, if a speaker made a grammatical error in the sentence I saw 1 children, how would you transcribe it? Let's search with the keyword grammatical. Okay, do not correct grammatical errors made by the speakers. Also, they have provided in a note that do not use sec tag. So let's see the options of this question. A option is wrong. B option is correct. I saw 1 children, because there is no need to correct grammatical mistakes. The sentence will be written as it is. C option is also wrong. Seventh question is dash good friends. So let's see the options of this question. A option is correct, they are good friends. B option is also correct, they are good friends. And C option is wrong. Eighth question is, if there is a sentence last month I went to Warsaw, the capital of Poland, but a speaker pronounces it as Warsaw, how will you transcribe the name of the capital? The name of the capital will be transcribed exactly like this. You can also Google it. So A option is correct, B option is wrong, C option is wrong, and D option is also wrong. Here is the ninth and second last question. What is the correct form of addressing internal dialogues? So go to guidelines and search with the keyword internal dialogues. Okay, internal dialogues are seen as direct quotations as well. Here they have given an example. And then I thought to myself, what if I cannot make it? So A option is wrong, B option is wrong, C option is wrong, D option is correct. Then I told myself, what if I cannot make it? Here is the last question. She said dash. A option is wrong, B option is wrong, C option is wrong, D option is correct. I am 27. So now you have to scroll down and click on this confirm button.
This audio is
Here
used.
you can see the audio test. So it means our MCQs test is 100% accurate. That's why we have qualified for this audio test. To become a transcriber, you must do their test job using their guidelines. You need to transcribe the audio below. In other words, you need to type everything that you hear. Also, don't forget to use their transcription rules. The test job needs to be done in clean verbatim without time stamping. If you want, you can try doing the old test. There you will see what errors you have made. So click on this old test. Okay, on this page you can find old Go transcript test. After finishing these tests, you will see what mistakes you have made. So these are some of their old tests. So I will strongly recommend you to please try this. It will be very helpful for you to highlight your mistakes. These are their guidelines and these are some of their tool settings. And here is the audio. So you can also convert any audio or video into text automatically for free by watching my tutorial, whose link is also provided in this video description. So let's play this audio and type it.
This audio is used for the transcriber test at Go.
This audio is used for the transcriber test for Go Transcript.
Reports from the Field Service of the U.S.
This audio is used for the transcriber test at Go Transcript.
I have no idea yet what is going to be contained in this particular test. It's supposed to include things that you would have to look up in the guidelines. Like for example, if I say the number 1500, or if I say that all right is supposed to be 2 words. Problem is, a lot of you won't look up anything in the guidelines if your life depended on it. I mean, not that it does, okay? Still, getting this particular job does depend on it. So right here in this first paragraph, I've sprinkled a few things you'd have looked up in the guidelines to get right. Will you do it though? I'm wondering, because a lot of people seem to think all they have to do is apply. They think it doesn't matter if they actually finish the audio test, not realizing that it's actually the most important part. This is where we find out whether you can follow simple instructions, like check in the Go Transcript guidelines to see how to format it if the speaker puts 2 numbers in the same sentence, like 3 and 18. That's very important, so let's see if you do that correctly or not. Another thing you need to look up is how long your paragraphs are supposed to be. There's a section in the aforementioned guidelines telling you exactly how long they should be, and yet we get a lot of tests that are just one big blob of a paragraph. It's sad, really, because even when people get every word of the audio transcribed correctly, they still fail because of formatting errors. In fact, I'd say that only 5 out of 100 people actually get through. Another problem people have with formatting numbers is not understanding the difference between how you format numbers used to denote years versus the same number used to describe the year. It's even more confusing when you have the same number describing the same type of thing, but in different ways. Let me clarify that. For example, someone might be talking about an event that occurred in the year 2000, and in the very next sentence say that it has been over 2,000 years since that event happened. It's the same number, and they're even describing the same thing, years, but one of them will have a comma and one won't. If you get that right, you may be well on your way to making hundreds of thousands of pennies as a transcriber. So good luck.
This audio is used for the transcriber test at Go Transcript.
F1 to skip at 2 seconds, F2 skip forward 2 seconds, F3 slower, F4 faster. These are timestamp keyboard shortcuts. These are speaker tags. This is text templates. Ctrl plus B for bold, Ctrl plus I for italic, Ctrl plus Z to undo one action, Ctrl plus Y to redo one action, Ctrl plus A to select all text. So now you have to scroll down. These are their speaker tags, and these are text templates, and here you can see the option send it for review. So now you have to click on this send it for review. Once you send your completed test, the reviewing process can take up to 60 days. Once our team checks your test, you will get an email letting you know whether you passed or not. Here they are saying 60 days, but mostly they get back within 2 or 3 days, letting you know whether you passed or not. So that's the video for today. I hope you will like it, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. If you have any kind of question, you simply ask in the comment section. I will try my best to reply your queries as soon as possible. Thank you, keep watching, and best of luck.